From the Scripps Studios, this is 10 News.
10 News Midday has a breaking news update where a gun battle broke out in the middle of a house in Lemon Grove during a robbery. I'm Jason Martinez.
I'm Virginia Cha. The homeowner shot an armed man in that house, and the homeowner's son was shot too. 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala live in Lemon Grove with how all of this unfolded. Mimi?
Yeah, guys, so much going on in this neighborhood right now. Detectives have been interviewing neighbors, trying to look for potential witnesses. They're going in and out of that house. They have this area blocked off. Just minutes ago, they removed the body from inside of the home. That was the body of one of the intruders. Here's what we've learned this morning. Two people broke into that home on Edding Drive. A father and son were sleeping inside at the time. Then kind of struggle unfolds between the two intruders and the father and son. That's when the son, 22-year-old Francisco Suarez, was shot several times in his chest. He's in the hospital but is expected to survive. Detectives say his father shot and killed one of the intruders during that struggle. The other one took off running and is nowhere to be found right now. Neighbors say nothing like this happens on their street. Many want to know why this home was specifically targeted.
Our thoughts are with them, and we hear everybody's going to be okay, and we're really glad for that.
Detectives still don't have a motive behind this shooting. They don't know why this home was targeted. The intruder that was shot and killed has not yet been identified. We're going to continue following this investigation for you and keep you updated with new information that we learn. For now, reporting live in Lemon Grove, Mimi Alcala, 10 News.
Thank you, Mimi. Meanwhile, California does not have a specific stand your ground law when it comes to protecting your property, but there is something called the Castle Doctrine. It lets you use deadly force in your home if you are afraid you'll be killed or seriously hurt, and only under very specific circumstances. Jason?
All right, let's get to your pinpoint weather here this midday. The soggy start that we saw to start our day, Megan, it's now going to kind of change a little bit over the next few hours.
That's right. We're drying out pretty much. We're going to see that chance for showers continue, but it's about a 10 to 20% chance. You can see that there's a few isolated cells still falling in the county, but it's pretty gray and still pretty wet outside. That was a view from Oceanside. Pinpoint Doppler Live showing a little bit of rain near the Palomar Mountain area, also near Alpine along the 8. And you may run into a few sprinkles here or there, but the more steady rain that we were seeing earlier, that has come to an end. Hour by hour, it's about a 10 to 20% chance, and after about 5-6 o'clock this evening, most of us are going to be completely dry. Now, in your full forecast, we're going to be talking about another chance for showers coming by the end of the week, but before we get there, we have a nice warm-up in store. Virginia?
Thank you, Megan. Happening now, the San Diego City Council is formally declaring an emergency because of last month's storms. The damage cost the city about $5 million to repair. That money spent on clearing down trees, on rescues, traffic control, and storm drain repairs. Today's declaration will make the city eligible for state emergency funds. A showdown today over President Trump's travel ban.
Yeah, it led to protests nationwide. The ban put on hold Friday, and travelers were allowed back in the country. Today, a San Francisco appeals court will have a hearing with government lawyers and the states using Trump. The president spoke about the travel ban this morning.
Remember, ISIS said we are going to infiltrate the United States and other countries through the migration. And then we're not allowed to be tough on the people coming in? Explain that.
So the case could go all the way to the Supreme Court. But happening now, travel ban protests targeting the county's Republican congressmen, Darrell Issa and Duncan Hunter. 10 News reporter Jared Aarons is live at one of the demonstrations happening in El Cajon. And Jared, these protests are about more than just the ban, aren't they?
They certainly are, Jason. You can see from all the different signs behind me, these people all have very different issues that they care about. But one thing is bringing them all together. This sign that says missing Representative Duncan Hunter. They want him and other Republican congressmen to come back to San Diego and face the people they represent.
Town hall meetings now.
And this is the second straight week they've been here. This morning, a handful of them went into the office to meet with Hunter's deputy chief of staff. They're asking for his specific positions on the travel ban, education, Obamacare, and cabinet posts. They've already emailed, they've called, they've written letters. Now they want a face-to-face meeting.
He can hide behind emails. We all know that emails and voicemails, you lose so much of the context of the message. And unless you see your people, your constituents face to face, you don't have any idea how deeply the concerns are.
Hunter's got to go.
You can hear the chants right now calling for Duncan Hunter. This group also has an online petition with more than 600 signatures asking Representative Hunter to come back to San Diego and meet with him. I spoke with a representative from his office who said he will come out and speak with us when their meeting inside is over. We'll have that for you later today. Live in El Cajon, Jared Aarons, 10 News.
Thank you, Jared. Some new developments from Capitol Hill. Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly testified on what about the president's travel ban he thinks was mishandled. Kelly said there was one thing he would have done differently.
I should have, this is all on me, by the way, I should have delayed it just a bit so that I could talk to members of Congress, particularly the leadership of committees like this, to prepare them for what was coming.
Kelly did defend the executive order, referring to it as a pause that would give the government time to fully evaluate vetting procedures for immigrants. President Trump previously defended his quick action on the ban, saying if there had been notice, the bad would rush into the country. You can rely on our 10 News app if you want to get breaking news alerts about today's hearing. You can get those when you download the app from the App Store.
And I'm Melissa Masiha here in the 10 News Live Center. Within the last hour and a half, Betsy DeVos officially confirmed as the Secretary of Education. Now, this comes after Vice President Mike Pence made history casting the tie-breaking vote. She tweeted this here within the last hour or so. I appreciate the Senate's diligence and am honored to serve as Secretary. Let's improve options and outcomes for all the U.S. students. But not everyone was happy, including Senator Kamala Harris. She said here, I voted no. We must fight to ensure our kids have access to a first-rate education. Jason?
All right, thank you very much, Mel. Happening now, police searching for this man. His name is Richard Thompson. He was last seen Sunday leaving his house in southeast San Diego. He has no history of walking off, but often takes the bus or the trolley. Thompson, described as thin, about 5'7", as you can see, he has white hair and a mustache with those glasses there. He was last seen wearing a blue baseball hat, dark blue jacket, and jeans. If you've seen this man, please contact police. And now to an update on breaking news. A major cleanup happening in Spring Valley underway after a fire ripped through a thrift shop. Our 10 News breaking news tracker was there as firefighters rushed to get into that building and put the fire out. The building is on Kelton and Hamishaw Road. We are still working to find out how it started.
Happening today, we expect to find out when a couple will be tried on charges of sexually assaulting children. Brittany Lyon and her boyfriend Samuel Cabrera Jr. accused of assaulting two 7-year-old girls. Lyon was hired to babysit the girls in Carlsbad. She also worked as a special education aide at a local school. Happening today, neighbors will learn that driving and parking around Hillcrest may get a little more difficult, while getting around on a bicycle should become easier. 10 News reporter Matt Mendez shows us why community leaders will likely get an earful tonight.
If history repeats itself, a lot of people may be upset over a plan to take out parking spots on University Avenue in Hillcrest and add in more bike lanes. This proposal would take out close to 30 spots on University Avenue between Vermont Street and 6th Avenue. The city would add in painted bicycle lanes along University Avenue between 5th Avenue and Normal Street. Now, to offset the loss of parking, the city would try to add 36 spots on Essex Street, 8th Avenue, and 10th Avenue. Some of those added parking spots would need the approval of residents who live on those side streets. Many were upset last year with a similar proposal on Bankers Hill to remove parking spaces and add in more bike lanes. There's an Uptown Planners meeting tonight at 6 p.m. at Joyce Beers Community Center to discuss this plan. In Hillcrest, Matt Mendez, 10 News.
New today, the New England Patriots celebrating their Super Bowl win.
And snow and wet weather there hadn't dampened the party in Boston at all. The parade there happened this morning. It's celebrating the Pats' record-setting come-from-behind win over Atlanta in the Super Bowl on Sunday. MVP quarterback there, he is the GOAT, Tom Brady, with the victory lap around Boston. This is the Patriots' 5th Super Bowl championship and 5th parade since 2001.